Good morning, honeybees. Welcome to Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. Now, this is going to be angel messages. So we have three piles here: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So keep in mind, as usual, energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. Timestamps will be in the description, and I'll meet you guys there. Hello, my pile one people. This is your reading. Okay, guys, so this talks about doing for others, showing love to others, taking action to others. We have do something for someone, give your attention to another. We have love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions and have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. That paired with the angel of union up here, a partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. For some of you, this is a message from your angels basically saying that the person on your mind or the person who is coming in, they will actually make a very positive and healthy connection with you. For some of you, that's romantic. Some of you, that's career. So some of you I actually get might be trying to create a business partnership with someone. You might actually be looking at starting your own business, okay? If that's the case, this is saying that you should nurture that connection with this person, okay? And if you're already a business partner with someone, or if you're already partnered up with someone, this is saying don't just use words to show your care or respect for somebody. Do something nice for them. You know, do simple acts of kindness. It doesn't have to be grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's as simple as, hey, I know you like this kind of coffee, so I brought you one. Or, hey, I got you your favorite tea today. Or, if this is a partner, like a romantic partner that you already have, hey, I went ahead and had the oil changed in your car, honey. You know, so many little things you can do every single day just to show someone that you care about them, just to show them that you're attentive to their needs, okay? It is, it's almost shocking how much of a difference it can make if you simply take a moment to do one small thing for another person, okay? This is definitely saying to do that. If this is a new partner or romantic partner we're talking about here, this is saying that words aren't going to do it alone. You also need to show this person what you want. You have to show this person that you care about them. Like if you're courting someone, okay, it's saying that your actions are going to speak louder than your words. All right. But I'm also getting another message here. I'm getting with the there is only light and angel of meditation and have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. This is saying that you should really take some time to meditate, contemplate, get out into peaceful places. I recommend for most of you to find a place in nature that could be by running water, could be just near a lot of trees, could be a park, could be at the top of a mountain or at a cliffside, you know, somewhere that you feel peace, that you feel connected to the Holy Spirit, somewhere where you can have a peaceful inner dialogue with yourself and with your angels. Because this also talks about, you know, taking time to pray and really talk to the divine and really try to get those messages directly. So with this there is only light, it's encouraging you to change your perspective and look at things from a positive light. Some of you, when this person comes in or this situation comes in, some of you might go, oh, that's just going to be too difficult, or they're not going to like me back, or this is just not going to work out. Okay, by putting that energy out there, you're actually impeding your progress. Okay, You're actually cutting off those healthy connections from yourself. And your angels are saying, change that perspective. Look at this from a place of hope, faith, and positivity. And one of the best ways that you can change that mindset is to take some time to yourself to really realign with your soul. And I can't say enough that taking time to have a conversation with the divine, to have a conversation with yourself, to talk to your angels directly without a middleman like myself, like, so to explain that, as a tarot oracle reader, I'm actually a Christian-based tarot oracle reader, which is interesting for a lot of people. They don't understand how that aligns, but I'll definitely explain that in a different video sometime. But I strongly want everyone to develop their own intuition so that they can receive these messages on their own without me. I want to be in a situation where I'm obsolete to someone because they can go directly to the source. They can trust their own intuition. They can talk to their angels. They can talk to God. They can receive those kind of messages. And as I help other people do that, I help develop my own. So, pretty much what I'm saying is a lot of you, if you're watching a lot of tarot readings trying to figure out what you should do, you should actually take a break from that. Go out into nature, go out somewhere peaceful, turn on your diffuser at home, whatever you got to do to feel at peace and calm and kind of in a quiet space, and have that conversation directly with your angels. Okay, I think that is key here. But this is a beautiful message, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. It's saying with this action speaks louder than words that you absolutely have the power in the situation to make everything turn towards the positive. That's absolutely beautiful. That you guys can actually manifest your dreams here. You can actually manifest healthy connections. All right, my pile one people, that's all I have for you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Hello, my pile two people. This is your reading. Okay, so immediately I see that a lot of you are feeling a lot of conflict with an important connection in your life. This could be a friend based on this Angel of Friendship card. This could be a romantic partner, could be a family member, but there's somebody that recently you kind of had a falling out with, in the sense that maybe if it was a romantic partner, you guys broke up. If you guys are still together, it could be that neither one of you are really communicating. If it was a friendship, maybe you guys, dissolved your friendship. I definitely see kind of a hard ending here, or at least something that caused you a lot of sadness. It might not have even been really a falling out. It might have been something like a betrayal, where you felt like someone did you wrong, or you did someone else wrong, and now you guys are both sitting in sadness. With this angel of healing, the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. It's exactly what it sounds like. It basically, your angels know that you're going through a hard time right now. With this angel of clairsentience, it's basically saying your angels are right there and they're talking to you. They're trying to comfort you. They're sending you messages. But maybe you're having a hard time seeing or hearing any of that through your sadness. With this Vesica Pisces, that basically talks about merging your inner world with your outer world. We're all raised to trust what we see and what we can touch in the physical world, okay? And because of that, a lot of times our feelings are not validated as important. It's not considered as real as something you see, something you can touch, something physical. But by closing yourself off to the inner world, your emotions, your feelings, your intuition, you're only living half of your potential. So with this Vesica Pisces, regardless of your spirituality or religion, it's saying to embrace both worlds. Okay? Not only, pay attention to the outer world, what's going on around you, but pay attention to what's going on within. Okay? And once you can do that, once you can really tap into that, and this remembrance talks about, aligning with your soul as well. and kind of discovering what your soul wants you to move towards, that's actually going to help you receive these messages from your angels, the angel of clairsentience there. You know what? This honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And this angel of strength. I get that in this situation, the person that you're in conflict with, and honestly, you could be in conflict with yourself as well, but regardless of who we're talking about here, you might be putting a mask forward, okay? And that mask could be basically to protect yourself, to not show how hurt you are, to not show your vulnerability. But this is actually saying that if you want to get through this situation in the healthiest manner possible, the best thing you can do is speak with love and truth. Honesty is essential to this situation to get through it in a healthy manner. And that's not to say that just because you're honest and you come towards them with love that you'll revitalize or reconnect this relationship. They might still walk away. I want to make that clear. This person might choose not to get back into a friendship with you, not to get back into a relationship with you. But that's not the full point here, okay? Sometimes the best thing you can do is be true to yourself, be true to your emotions, act with integrity, and the rest will just kind of fall into place. And realize some people, some connections, some situations are meant to be temporary in your life. And that is one of the hardest lessons to learn. Because when we feel connected to someone, when we care for somebody, we never want to lose them. We never want them to go away. And that's why we feel the absence of someone so painfully, is we hold on to those connections. But it's important to realize that some people come into your life at certain times to help you learn a lesson, to help you in your path, to open your eyes to something, and then that person walks their own path. And that's okay. That is actually a beautiful thing. If you think about, how much you gained by simply meeting this person is an absolutely beautiful gift. Beautiful gift. Immeasurable. Okay? So this is saying, regardless of how this ends up, by being true to yourself, you're going to find that inner harmony, that inner peace, and that's going to help you get through this. But also, it's important that you really start looking at your feelings. You be honest with yourself. You open up your intuition and validate those feelings, okay? Just because, for some of you, you might have been raised in an environment that crying was considered embarrassing, that crying was considered weak. Or some of you were in an environment that feeling your emotions was annoying to maybe the people who raised you, or annoying to those around you. I hope that wasn't the case, because that would be unfortunate. But for some of you, you might not have felt like your feelings were nurtured, and you were instead taught to bottle them up, or at some point you decided to bottle them up. But either way, regardless of that, this is saying to own those emotions, and by letting them out, being true to them, being honest with yourself, being honest with others about how you truly feel about things, you're going to find that you're going to have a lot of burdens lifted. You're going to feel so much lighter, okay? And it's not going to be easy, okay? The first few, even several times that you do this, you're going to feel raw. You're going to feel almost like you've let all your defenses down and everything can get in and hurt you. It's going to be a scary experience. But in order to get through this in a healthy manner, that's what your angels are strongly encouraging you to do. Okay? So as this is actually a little bit similar to pile one. So I would say, once again, like I told pile one, go out into nature, find somewhere peaceful. It could be even in your own home. You could diffuse some oils, or light a candle, or burn some incense. Get in the bathtub and just soak with some bath salts. Find somewhere that you feel truly peaceful and calm, and you're able to have this inner dialogue, and really take some time to talk to your angels, talk to the divine directly. And once you start having that conversation and listening to the responses and looking for the signs around you, you will start to unlock those messages. You will start to get your answers, okay? All right, that was beautiful, guys. This is this is I mean, for those of you who watch this pile, I would also suggest maybe you watch pile 1 because they do seem linked to me. And I have a feeling that all 3 piles are going to be linked in some manner. But based on the pile that I've done so far, which is pile 1, I recommend you guys watch that as well. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Hello, my pile 3 people. This is your reading. Okay, so first of all, I think all 3 of these piles are linked. They all say a very they're not the same, but there's some similar messages. So a lot of you might actually be drawn to all 3 piles, or you might be drawn to a couple. So I would recommend you guys watch all 3. That's very interesting. I thought I would get 3 distinctive stories, but with this Aquarius energy, I think a lot of us are kind of up in our minds quite a bit, and that can kind of awaken our anxieties if we aren't in our element. So yeah, I would say this might be the general energy just kind of going around right now. But with this pile here, I'm getting that a lot of you. Okay, so I feel a lot of you are worrying about the future. But not only that, I think you guys are worrying about your path. You're wondering what your purpose is in this life. I think a lot of you are actually struggling trying to discover why you're here. With this soul journey card, this actually says to stop doing that. Stop trying to discover your purpose in this life because it's keeping you from living this life. And if you are kept from walking your path, you won't discover your purpose. I know it's interesting. It's kind of confusing, and it's a little bit of a roundabout there you don't quite expect, but it is saying let go of that. Okay, and realize that you will discover your purpose in time. It will unfold naturally. It'll just happen. But by dwelling in the past, by worrying about the future and not living in the present, you're missing out on your opportunities. Okay, so I feel like your angels, with this angel of support, the universe has heard your silent call for help. So a lot of you might be sitting there, and actually almost feeling grief that you can't find your answer. What is my purpose? What is going on here? What am I supposed to do? Your angels hear that, but they're telling you that by worrying about that, you've created a pause. You've created a stagnancy, and you need to let go of that and start walking your path. Okay? Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Okay? Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. And then we have this angel of inner peace and the chakra balancing angel and the angel of detoxification. All of those talk about letting go of what doesn't serve you, clearing out those blocks and really focusing on healing. Okay? All of those talk about that. And if you're able to do that, you're going to find this inner peace, this inner knowing, feeling more open to receiving messages from the angels, feeling more open to receive the opportunities that come your way. I think a lot of you have stayed on the same cycle. And if it hasn't been the same cycle, it's almost been the cycle has been repeating with other people. So we do have angel of relationships here and angel of romance. And relationship patterns. So if this is a romantic situation, if you feel like every relationship has kind of walked down the same path, if you feel like the same mistakes are being made over and over again, or you feel like you're attracting the same kind of people over and over again, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. That's kind of what this is telling you. Not that you're insane, by the way. But it's basically saying, in order to change your circumstances, you have to get off the wheel. Okay? You have to change your situation. You have to change that mindset. Or you're going to keep where you are. You're going to run in place and you're not going to go anywhere. You have to jump off the treadmill. You have to jump off the wheel and hit the pavement and actually start running down your path. By worrying about your purpose, about worrying about the past, worrying about the future, you're keeping yourself in the same place. Okay? And with this divine animals and meditation, it's saying the best way to quiet your mind is to take time to meditate, contemplate, talk to the divine, talk to your angels, have an inner dialogue with yourself. And while you're meditating, maybe in your mind, kind of visualize clearing these blockages one by one, okay? And it's not going to happen overnight. This is something that's going to take time to heal. It's going to take time to change that mindset. So you definitely have to commit to it in order to see a change, okay? So I would suggest, even if it's 5 minutes every day, I mean, maybe try for a little longer, but let's say 5 minutes at the minimum that you take each day. Let's say you're drinking your coffee and you take a moment and you have some quiet time and you just sit there in silence and you close your eyes and you visualize clearing one of these blockages, getting rid of one of these anxieties, giving one of these worries up to the Lord, giving one of these worries up to your angel, just letting it go up to the light, and do that daily, 5 minutes, okay? And then once you clear those blockages, you now are allowing yourself to heal and soothe that wound. Okay? If you have a wound and you don't clean it, it can fester. It can become infected. And I feel like that's what's happened here. The pain and the wounds from the past, you've let them infect your present. You need to clear out the infection, clear out the everything that is keeping you from healing, and you might feel a little raw, okay? Because it's gonna force you to look at things maybe you don't want to look at. So you might feel a little bit raw, but it's gonna allow you to heal in a proper and healthy manner. Okay, so once again, I feel like all three piles are linked. There's different stories, but they still have very similar advice. So I would say if you feel drawn to all three piles, watch all three piles, guys, for sure. With this divine animals, I think this is actually saying that animals don't try to prove to someone else who they are. Animals don't feel the need to prove their purpose in life. They just are. They just are what they are. And they have no qualms about that. Now, obviously, there can be arguments made about the differences between humans and animals, but just take some time. If you have fur babies, take some time with your animals. Feel that pure energy that comes from animals. And in my opinion, animals have the capacity to love unconditionally. So you can really learn something from taking in the energy of the animals you have, the animals that you nurture, by looking at everything through unconditional love, not letting, doubts and anxieties plague you and keep you from who you are. That's going to help you move forward into this inner peace as well. Okay? An animal doesn't feel like they need to discover their purpose. They just trust what they feel. They trust their intuition, and their intuition leads them to their purpose. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day.